Hello everybody and welcome back to Herbie's Garage. Today we're on the 2002 Honda GL1800 Goldwing again. We're continuing on in the series. I just recently bled the brakes and now I want to check and bleed the clutch fluid. Now I know that it's probably needs to be done, so I went ahead and took my lower cowl off in preparation for this. And I just want to show you, this is what I use to bleed my brakes. It makes it so much easier to do with one person. You know, you don't have to fight it going back and forth. It's a Motion Pro, in case you can't see that. It only comes with this little one-way valve and these two little pieces of hoses and some clamps and stuff, plus instructions. But all you have to do is you have to fight it a little bit to get it primed. But once you get it primed, you just pump it all out, keep filling it up, pump it all out, and it's a simple thing to do. Then go down and tighten the bleeder valve. It makes it a lot easier. So I'll show you that today. We'll go ahead and get started and get this done. Now once you get this lower cowl taken off, you see this fuel vapor canister down here. We have to remove that, get it out of the way. We'll just take this zip tie loose. Give us a little bit of room. It's got a little tang on it to be able to release it. That way I can kind of get this wire out of my way a little bit. I'll just go ahead and tie it up so I can keep it up out of the way. All right, then I'll go ahead and take these two 10mm head bolts. The heads are 10mm. I'll take these loose or out. I want to remove them. All right, then this vapor canister is a little heavy. All right, so now I'm going to let that rest out of the way. I'll remove these bolts so I don't lose them with the washers on them. See, this has the these bolts have the collared washers on them. Okay, then once you get that canister removed, you'll see the bleed screw right here. It's a 10mm. I'm just going to check and make sure I can break it loose. And I can. Okay, so now I'm going to put my Motion Pro on it. It's got a direction arrow on it. I'm going to put it in the direction where the flow is going to be coming from here and going this way. Okay, now that I have my Motion Pro bleeder hooked up to the bleeder port, I'm just going to crack this loose. You can see the fluid is already starting to come out. It's going down into this tube. Now we're going to go up top. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and cover my painted surfaces. Try to protect them a little bit. Alright, I'm going to take my cap off. Plastic. And there's a rubber piece. And that rubber just fits inside of the plastic like that. Get some of that old fluid off of it. Alright, then I'll take out this little floaty thing. And wipe it off. Boy, it was pretty dirty. Looks like this clutch fluid is terrible. But we're going to go ahead and check it anyway. We'll turn our tester on and we'll stick it down in there. Yep. It's bad too. Now what I'm going to have to do to bleed this out is I'm going to have to squeeze this, and it's going to be coming out down there. But I don't want to release this yet until I get that primed. So since I'm working by myself, I'm going to tie this lever up so it doesn't move. Now this hose is almost primed, but I think I need to go one more time, so I'm going to close the bleeder valve. The bleeder valve is closed. Then I'll come up here and I'll release the handle. Okay, now I'm going to pull it back in. That's going to push more fluid down. Then I'll tie it. Then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to open this up. So now I'm just going to release this. Okay, and now it's just a matter of pumping the fluid out. Now I could suck this fluid out and clean it all out and all that, which I do need to clean it all out, but I'm going to run as much of this through as I can. And then I'll clean out the bottom of this. And then we'll run fresh into it. Okay, that's far enough. Then I'll just take a nice clean towel. And we'll soak up the rest of that. Now with that good and clean, I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of clean fluid in here. And we'll pump this out. Okay, now I'll put some more in it. We'll pump some more out. This is the third time. Gotta be really easy with it. I splash out a little bit when I go a little bit too fast. So you gotta pull the lever nice and easy. Okay, I don't want to suck any air, so that'll be my last pull. Now I'm going to tie my lever up. Okay, now I've got my lever tied up. I'm going to have to fill this back up. But now I'm going to come down here and close this bleeder valve. And then we'll take off our tool. Now I'm going to go ahead and top this off to the level that I want it at. Right about there. That ought to be good. Maybe just a little bit more, not much. That's good. All right, so now I'll put my float in. Put my rubber and my plastic. Take my cap, make sure my cap's clean on the inside. Have the lettering facing the rider. Put our screws in it. Tighten down a little each side. Wipe off any spillage might have. Okay, now we'll take the tie off and we'll try it out. Oh yeah, it feels good. Now I'll go ahead and take this cover off, this blanket. And let's try it out. First off, let's put it in gear with the clutch pulled. If that didn't have pressure, I don't think it would start. It's in first. Whoop, now it's in first. I have the clutch pulled and I got my foot on the tire and the tire's not turning. The tire just starts to grab right about there. Right there. Okay, it's in first gear. Let's make sure that the that it will start in gear. And it does, so that feels really good. That was all the nasty fluid that I got out of it. Those chunks in the bottom, that didn't come out of it. That fell off of my bike, but all that nasty fluid came out of it. And there's quite a bit in there, so I bled a bunch out of it. So now it's got nice clean fluid in it. So now we want to put this cap back on the bleeder because we want this bleeder port to stay clean. We don't want trash to get in it for the next person that has to do this. Maybe me, maybe somebody else, you never know. You gotta take care of the other person. Then we'll put our bolts in with our collared washers. Good. All right, so now I'll let my wire back down. And we'll hook it back up. Well, we'll put the tie back on it, I should say. We didn't unhook anything. Let's see, I think it went this way. Okay, now we're back to where we were down here. Well, that wasn't so bad. That was a pretty quick and easy project thanks to the Motion Pro tool. Now, if I had somebody here helping me, it would have been, easy to do with 2 people. But if you're by yourself and you have to do this job, there is no reason not to get this. This is probably under $20. If I remember correctly, it was like 17, something like that. As you can see, it's got a directional arrow on it. All you have to do is follow the directions that come with this tool. But the main thing is, once you get it primed up, then you're on your own. You can just sit and pump out all the fluid that you want. As long as you keep it topped off, you won't get any air in it. Works great. I've done it on my brakes now, done it on my clutch. Worked great on both of them. This is the box that it came in. Looks like it's got a part number in the back. 08-10, wait a minute, 08-0143 is the part number, in case you wanted to look it up. I'll put a link in the description to this, to Amazon, where I got mine from. I'll tell you what, man, it just makes this job that much easier. It really does. And if you wanted to have something, a clamp or whatever to hold that lever in while you're initially getting started and when you finished, just about anything will work, that'll tie and hold it. It doesn't take much pressure to hold that lever in. Anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on. That's all I have for you today. I appreciate you coming along and watching. Next video, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing next. I still have to do the air filter. I have that here. I have to do spark plugs. Oh, and my radio's not working. The speakers work. I got them all working, but the radio is not picking up anything. So I'm wondering if the antenna is disconnected, or maybe the amplifier they had in it whenever I bought it blew it up. I don't know. But when I take all this off to do the air filter, then I'll find out, if there's any kind of problem with that. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.